The book basically deals with Operation Sindoor, gives a little backgrounder. Then comes the build-up after 22nd of April till 6th, 7th May night. Build-up of intelligence, the synergy, the diplomatic efforts, the political will, and tying the loose ends. And who better than the chief himself to be here to release this book, because he is the one who steered the victory of Operation Sindoor, the army's component, and in a very synergized national effort. I think we are singularly honored, and I am very lucky to have the chief amongst us today.
So, coming on to this book, firstly, it's just not a narrative of military operation, but a tribute to the courage, professionalism, and unyielding spirit of Indian Army and the nation itself. And what is rightly brought out as the line of control battle is concerned, we got so much used to this kind of a battle that we don't realize the relevance, the emotions, the losses, the gains, and the challenges which are there. So in Op Sindoor, this was something which was an untold story. And as you are aware that by mistake when the list came out from the opposite side that how many have been given the posthumous awards, I can say that most of the credit should go to the line of control.
General Satish Dua, retired. Sir, we would like to know from you how important it is for the serving soldiers to learn from such hands-on operational accounts like this through this book.
Jojo, is like this. I think it's always very important to learn from any operation because we need to learn lessons from the good parts of the operation and also some things which if they haven't gone well, we need to learn lessons from that. So, not only serving soldiers, the whole country needs to learn a lesson because in today's world, the wars, the operations don't remain confined only to military lines. It affects the whole country. It affects cyber, space, the other dimensions where everyone can get affected. So, I think it's very important that we learn from Operation Sindoor, since this is the latest operation that we've had. And I'm glad that this book has come out, which General Dhillon has written about Operation Sindoor, so that it brings out the correct lessons and it also puts things in correct perspective for everyone.
Sir, we also like to know, do you feel that such more military narratives should be published for the public domain in the coming days?
Yes, I think so. Like I said, the lines between military, political, economic, diplomatic dimension are blurring because all these are instruments of power. Military is one very important component, but it's not the only component. So it is very important that the citizens at large, everyone, should understand the nuances of such operations.
Now we have with us Lieutenant General Y.K. Joshi, retired, who will be sharing with us on what role do such books play in preserving and passing military history and lessons learned.
Yeah, so it's very important that our veterans, continue to write such books on the operations that we conduct, so that the the method, the way operation was conducted, and the lessons learned are brought out, so that for the future generations, the youth can learn about it. And these are also about, talking about the way the army operates, the motivation, the dedication, the leadership that plays a role. So my compliments to General Dhillon for this outstanding work that he has done. A lot of research has gone into this book, and I'm sure it will be, read by the youth at large of the whole nation.
Jai Hind, Namaste. We have just witnessed the unveiling of the book Operation Sindoor by the author, Lieutenant General KJS Dhillon, retired. Sir, we have heard you during your keynote address, your inspiration behind this book. But now, what I would like to know from you is, what were the biggest challenges you faced while recounting operational details in this book, the Operation Sindoor, the untold story of India's deep strike inside Pakistan?
Thank you for asking this question, because the narratives battle which was going on, the agendas which were being driven, the lies which were being told and which was being spread, it was very important to bring out an authentic book which will demolish all the lies and which will give actuals and facts on the ground. And the challenge which I faced was how much to tell and how much to hide. Because as you know, I have myself been a Director General Defence Intelligence Agency. So it's always a dilemma as an intelligence man as to how much you can give it out. I have honestly taken all the pains not to share any classified or confidential detail. At the same time, give out everything what happened. So it is a book which was written with surgical precision. The operation was a surgical precision operation, but while writing the book, also surgical precision was required, that you tell everything, still you do not leak out the classified information.
Sir, that's very interesting. And also, जाते जाते आपसे ये भी जानना चाहूँगी, आप आने वाले पीढ़ियों को, यंगस्टर्स को क्या संदेश देना चाहते हो इस किताब के जरिए?
देखिए, every citizen, every Indian is a soldier in uniform or out of uniform. Whatever you are doing, wherever you are, nations go to war. Militaries only fight on the borders. The industrialist is fighting the war by producing better equipment. The economist is fighting the war by producing more money. The diplomat is fighting the war by trying to sell India's point of view abroad. So everyone is contributing to comprehensive national power. So don't ever think that only militaries are fighting the war. It's a nation's war. Nations go to war. And every citizen is a citizen soldier. So contribute positively, contribute well.
Lieutenant General KJS Dhillon, retired, who has just published a book called Operation Sindoor, the untold story of the strike deep inside Pakistan based on the Operation Sindoor, which has happened in May. So he has shared with us his insight and what the inspirations and the challenges that he faced while writing this book. So this is Tejatal Nakro reporting for Sudarshan World with camera person Jitendra Pal in New Delhi.